NYG, it's Chaos and we're getting it. Playing some Madden here on the P4. Pillows talking with the bitches. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. They pillow talking with the bitches. Yeah. Because they making money. And because his bitches on me. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That's at 2Chaos on Twitter and Chaos718 on the gram, baby. I'm coming through like a ham, baby. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yup. No way, no way, no way. Pillow talking with the bitches. Cause his bitch is on me. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Now I'm feeling lucky. Pillow talking with the bitches. No way, no way. Because they're making money. Because this bitch is on me. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Tricky wasn't really wanted. Now I'm feeling lucky. Hey. It's okay, I get 30K just to hit the stage. Hit my mic, hit my mic bass. I get cake, I cannot complain. Been finessing since I was a kid in the second grade. Selling lemonade, get paid. Hold up, wait, can I get paid? Yawn, in a break, feel like I'm in space. See a snake, kill a snake, get paid. Get left every day, so get your straight. Yeah, with that pillow talking with the bitches.
NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, a very good defense will be on the field. The Giants are the least scored on team in the league, and they'll be up against that Cowboys offense that will need to rise to the occasion.
Always pillow talking with the bitches. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in week 14. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Their second-year QB leading them. It's the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year for 2017, Dak Prescott.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I'd say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, coach. I thought the ratio was if you got a 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Prescott now on second down. Drops it underneath to Elliott.
Nothing.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, come on, you
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
King Platypus. What the fuck you doing, bro? It's good to see you, bro.
Again, it's Elliott. A beautiful fake. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
We gotta stop right here. Key stop right here, man.
That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And a gain there of 11 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Cole Beasley, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
A second down throw for Prescott. He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air on second down.
Come on, man.
Now it's third.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Same fight every round,
right
bro.
now
It's
to
good
have
to
their
see
young
you.
quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback, it doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. His first pass here is going to fall incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down. throwing again. Manning. And that is incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver, and it's third down. And now the defense for Dallas.
Sean Lee's one of my favorite players, and I don't mind saying it because I love his versatility. I can move him inside at the linebacker position. I can move him outside. I can rush him off the edge, rush him up the middle. He can drop into pass coverage. In fact, his versatility was on display even in his high school days, where he was a big-time high school basketball player that had a chance to play in college as well.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside.
Yeah!
Manning to Beckham, a big play there.
Keep drawing at him. Let's go.
50 yards.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the stick's on.
Over there, pillow talking with the bitches. You're a Chargers fan? Deshaun Jackson's on your squad, man. Always pillow talking with the bitches.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Again, they'll throw with Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're physical group.
I gotta hold on to that, man.
Play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10.
You've been playing Madden so damn long, it's ridiculous. My favorite was Madden 12.
Into the red zone now. Manning.
Ooh.
Way down at the 2-yard line.
That should have been a touch.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first
You about to
down.
roll one?
Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they set up golden opportunity. Strong opening drive to knock it on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you don't want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. The tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, we've seen an incomplete pass and an attempted run, not getting them anywhere at all. I'm not sure they're committed on this drive about what they want to do. I just wanted them to say, listen,
Beckham was open, no one covered him. Your favorite was Madden 09? Ah, bro, for real. No salary cap. I like the fantasy in Madden 09. You played against a team of like kickers. You play like on a field of ice.
The NFL on EA
Played like
Sports
against those dummies. That shit was dope. I remember that.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, it's Manning. And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are in for 6. An out route there for
Always pillow talking with the bitches.
Out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra.
Madden 09 was lit, yeah, man. I mean, Brett Favre was on the cover, but he was never in that game. He wasn't on the free rosters. He wasn't on the Packers. He's not in that game. To look for him. I mean, you have to unlock people? I have no idea, but I don't think so. I was pillow talking with the bitches.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this
It's a
one
big
all the way
win
up
as long as you
to
get it
35
in the same
yard line.
division. They're 6-6. I'm not 6-6. I'm 10-2.
Coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks
Yeah, it made no sense to put him on the cover. It's not even in it. It's because, dude, like, I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that shit. He's not in the game.
But they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have.
I have one loss, I think, against the Eagles earlier in the season, and that's my only division loss, I believe.
Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, two guys.
And my other loss, I forgot who it was
He
against.
usually converts an offensive running game into rumble.
Second down, Prescott. And he finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting
All I gotta do is look up Madden 18 on my channel, and you can watch all the videos.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I
The one
think
that
is
should have
his
got it in the
primary
game.
target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside.
No, incomplete.
But they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move.
Nice
and they
play
do
off the
offensive
ball.
defense. 'Cause a lot of
User.
times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field.
Yo, and when you play Madden 09 against your friends, you can go to, like, the fucking, like, 85 Bears, and
He feels like he's one catch
all,
away from
like,
turning it into
their
a
whole
great
stats
game.
will be 99 of the speed rating. Like, it's crazy. You could run, kick, like, and punt returns back so much easily.
Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking
This
ability.
shit was fun as hell.
Manning now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball.
He barely kissed him.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Manning will try again on second down. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah.
It's a big-time play there for the G-Men.
Keep jawing at him.
51 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really play.
Ever heard of enlisted?
And that speed can work for him
Never.
in so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make
Free to
some
play.
contested catches, right?
World War
Sometimes you
II
have to go
shooter.
and beat
Okay.
a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Manning now on first down. The rookie first-rounder David Njoku with it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to
Wait a little bit longer, he probably would have had a touchdown.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Again, it's Manning. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Coming up later tonight, a reminder, one of the best rivalries going. We'll have the Ravens and Steelers for you at 8:30 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday night, another divisional matchup. This time it's the Pats heading down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Nice twofer there.
I get the ball back
It'll
in
be
the
a
second
gain of
half,
9, and it'll be 2nd and about a
so.
yard
It's
to
fucked
go
up,
for
right?
the
Eli,
first.
he just don't do that. I thought the tight end had it. Looks like he ripped it out of his motherfucking arms.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Always pill talking with the pitch. Nice, get him.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard
Oh,
line.
Eli, man,
It's
he
a
always
loss
fucks
of a
it up.
yard there.
I had Pat Mahomes on my team, but
2
obviously
minutes
he's
to
out for
play
the
here
season.
in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford.
Keep playing Lamar
But
Jackson
first
on
this timeout.
20, Madden 22 been annoying because he runs the ball so much. Yeah. Him, Pat Mahomes,
A reminder
and
that coming up in 2
Cam
minutes,
Newton.
we'll check in with
That's
Larry Ridley
all they
in
do.
Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Prescott, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And some space
Yo,
there.
fucking get
Down
him!
to avoid the tackle. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on
Shit.
here to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Eli Manning and company getting set here as they head back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because
Don't throw a pick, fucking Eli.
They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back
Everyone
out
uses
there,
Lamar
maybe
Jackson.
throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
make this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Forced to call timeout.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Madden. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Okay, Brandon, thanks, and welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to the highlights. Both the Giants and Cowboys haven't had a reliable run game so far. The push up front has not been there, and you have to give credit to both defenses on that front. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Now, early in the second quarter, pass coverage will break down here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. Giants lined up at the 5. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Heath is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's draw. Giants with the football, waning seconds of the half. Defense will get to the quarterback here. This ends up as a huge loss in yardage. So that'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's get back up to New Jersey as we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers or counters.
What are you doing?
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Back to the air on second down. It's Madden. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Working from the gun. Manning going deep here for Landry. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen. Very well.
Do people use grease boards?
The fucking tip drill.
Yeah, those two.
Make your shit spill off the tip drill.
Both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. who's going to make the big play.
On second down, Prescott again. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Come on, hold it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
1 yard. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Third and long for Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen.
Don't rough the passer. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
They go play action here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now Prescott.
Yeah, get the ball back.
So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Back to the air on second down. Manning on target over the middle to Hill. And able to get this one.
Finally something.
Before he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From midfield, here's Manning. They'll set up the screen to Howard.
What are you fucking doing?
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess it.
Where's the flag?
In this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And they're going to try for the 4th down conversion. Manning and the offense staying put. try and throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They go down with it again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Yeah.
That is incomplete.
They're going for it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And
Nothing.
Like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Manning. He is going to find Hill here. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels
skirt.
right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Little skirt. That should be the ice on the cake for the dub.
Rosas to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running.
He tripped.
Nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Dak fighting his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Prescott on 1st down. Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The number 1 overall pick, Myles Garrett. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd down, Prescott. And some room to work. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll make it 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. And some room to maneuver. That one good for 15 and a 1st. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the red zone now, Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Prescott from the gun. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They run with Howard. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, it's Howard. And we'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So it'll be first down here after the run. Again to Howard running left. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Second down following the run. On the handoff, this is Howard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
That's
those are the ones you
stupid as
focus
fuck.
on and want to take away.
I had
They've
this
done
at
that
all.
pretty successfully in this game.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the
Crazy
Giants,
second and 4th quarter,
the win
same
pushes
score
their
for each
record
team.
now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Like the way it sounds first one? Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
Players have contracts that are about to expire. Resign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
Like I ain't that savage. Shoot. It's like I'm at the studio with Michael. You can hear me dancing on the beat. Bam, about to put a mansion on the beach. 100 Latins in your lobby. That's what happens when you.
Yeah.
Get ahead comment on your preparations for this week's game by setting up your game plan.
We got a playoff spot. Crazy. Look at the teams with double-digit wins. Nice. Well, we'll see you guys next